Hey guys, this is Cam from Victory 4x4, and today we're installing sliders on this 5th gen 4Runner. You may be asking yourself, where's Daryl? Well, it's my truck, so he's busy. Alright, the first step is going to be to remove these plastic clips along the frame. You'll probably have more than I do. Next, we're going to remove these 3 bolts holding the gas tank skid and this bolt holding the e-brake line. If you have KDSS, you'll have to unbolt that and then just let it hang, and we'll install the slider behind that and then bolt it back up. Once you have all those bolts removed, you're going to want to use a floor jack in the center of the slider to help you get it up into place. All right, while you're jacking this up into place, you're going to want to make sure it's slid in between the frame and the gas tank skid, and in between the frame and anything else. So your e-brake line and your KDSS if you have it. Okay, once you have your slider in place, you can go ahead and install the supplied hardware in all the slider mounting holes, just loosely for now. All right, once you have the back mount started, these should be about lined up. Go ahead and get all these started. You want to make sure they're all loosely installed before you tighten anything. These 2 holes are already going to be in the frame for the KDSS. So if you have that, this piece is going to go between the KDSS and the frame, and then you're going to bolt through both. Once you have all these bolts loosely installed, you can go ahead and tighten all the bottom bolts. That's just going to bring the slider up against the frame before you tighten it down on the side. All right, once all the bottom bolts are tight, you can go ahead and tighten the bolts on the side. This top hole is a little hard to get to. To make it easier, you can use a open end wrench. Go ahead and install your last gas tank skid bolt and any KDSS lines with your stock hardware. Once you have everything reinstalled, go back through and make sure everything's tight. All right, once you have the driver's side done, you can go ahead and get the passenger side up in place. There are 3 bolt locations that are different on this side that we consider optional. So if you're going to be just using this as a step, you don't have to worry about those. But if you're going to use this as a rock slider, you're going to want to install those 3. So I'll show you how to do that right now. All right, on the passenger side, once we have these 4 bolts installed, we're going to have to drill here. There are no holes on the bottom of the frame on this side. So I'm going to mark these with a punch and then drill them out to 5/16. Once you have these 2 holes drilled, go ahead and install the supplied 3/8 self-tapping bolts with a 9/16 wrench. All right, on the passenger side, the holes in the frame are a little bit different than the driver's side. So you're gonna have to look through the slider and see which hole is the smallest. One of them will be too big for this bolt to fit into. Once you find that one, go ahead and install the last self-tapping bolt. And you don't want to get these self-tappers too tight, so just snug them down and you'll be good. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or email us at info@victory4x4.com.